Hi, this is MTV214. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Thanks, subscribers, new and old. We're at 500 now. Thank you. Let's shoot for 1,000 next. I know it's going to take a bit of time, but that's cool. So I got this G.I. Joe figure, Police Emergency Service Unit. And it's very cool. It's sort of like two figures in one. There's actually only one left at the Target. I put on some of his gear on him already. It was in plastic that have this on, so you could actually take this off and put it on another figure and have it as like make another like guy into a cop. So he comes with a few different guns, so I put one in the holster, another one in there. You can see that has the yellow stripe on that. I'm not exactly sure what kind of guns these are called. And this is another handgun here. So that's cool. And he has two other sort of guns, like bigger guns, as accessories, among other things. So he has this gun that sort of looks like a flare gun, and then he has this big gun there. He has the radio that you can take off and plug in. So, like, to call in that there's some crime, call for backup, which is cool. Accessory, and that plugs back in there. He also has the sunglasses come off, the hat comes off, the sunglasses come off, so you could do that on either head. The head pops off from the neck peg to the the torso, so that's cool. He even has like a wristwatch there, and also another sort of wristwatch bracelet there. I think you could probably put in the nightstick to have it loop in there. And he has these handcuffs there. He has like sort of that it looks like handcuffs at the back there, but that's just painted on design. There's like another flashlight that doesn't come out. He has all these things that different things would be in his pockets. Like another set of that. He has this at the back. I don't know what would plug into that exactly. So definitely a cool figure. It's sort of like 2-in-1. So he also has this other helmet here, which you can put on the head. And he has a cup of Joe. He just is missing a donut. Half joking. And there's the riot shield there, which has some scratches on it, which is a cool detail. So you can switch up the head on this. And let's just see how he looks with this one on. How did I do this? I did this already. So it's definitely cool to have a lot of accessories. You can definitely... I would have wanted to get two, but there's only one there. Literally just one, so... Okay, and then you just pop in the head underneath there. And have this as the chin strap there. And then you can have the mask on and have that head instead, or like you could have either head with this and have the riot shield and like that or some other sort of weapon. So definitely a lot of options with this. Go a little lower, like to protect his face, and yeah, you can still see. So definitely cool with that. Can put this on other figures. So let's see his articulation. For the G.I. Joe police officer, the head can go down, not really up that much because it's hindered with the vest, side to side, and pivot. So there's like, comes off over there, and there's the neck peg. You could probably pop off the head there to switch it with another head, heating it up. The arms can go a little more than 90 and around. He has the bicep cut there. It says like police something hills. It's a little blurry. Something hills. He has double jointed at the wrist. Oh no. Yeah, double jointed at the wrist without pins. It says like police on his arm. The wrist can go round. He doesn't come with any other extra hands, unfortunately. And the other one says, I guess, state issued, but some of that's not visible. Oops, that popped out. Put that back in. And he has articulation at the waist, can go around. He has this separate piece, which is like his belt. You could probably heat him up, pop off the legs, and put this clothing on another figure if you'd want to. And also these parts too for the legs is separate that you could take off and put on another figure. The legs can go back surprisingly a lot. He has double jointed at the knees. He has a boot cut. No, I mean a thigh cut. He also has a boot cut, and the ankles can go forward and back. And some pivot. So definitely cool to have him. So let's see him with some other figures that relate in one way or another. So with another cop from NECA, here is Alex Murphy. So you could probably put this on him and have these guys together. He's a little bit taller than him, but I think that could definitely work. Another police-related figure is from McFarlane Toys, the Joker as, like, you know, Gotham, GTO, I forgot what, terrorist unit. I'm not sure what GTO stands for at the top of my head. But, like, you know, as a cop, you can have those two. The size pretty much goes together. And also you can take the Jim Gordon as Batman and put his head on this figure, and that works well as well. For another figure with guns, here's Grim Knight Batman. He's a giant compared to him. I think this size-wise doesn't work too well. But he's guns blaring. And then another NECA figure here's with RoboCop, keeping the streets safe. So I think that this could fit because he's like, you know, in a robot suit. So him being bigger is suitable. And then another figure with guns blazing from another company. Here is Marvel's Cable, who's also made by Hasbro. He's a bit bigger, but I think that size-wise could work. That he's just maybe a really big guy. He's maybe like 5'8"ish, and he's like 6'2", 6'4", maybe. So I think that could work realistically. Well, this is definitely a cool figure to add to the mix. Lots of different options. If you get two, you can do this, and you could probably get this head on another figure and, like, you know, head swap, what have you. So definitely cool to have this. Lots of options. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, like, share. See you in the next video.